Hello and welcome to your daily transformation yoga video. I'm Miss Amanda. I'll be leading you through a short set I've been doing every day to get my day started. And this is in the tradition of Kundalini yoga, where we begin with this chant that you see here, Ang Namo Guru Dev Namo. And by chanting, we get our mind right. We come into a place of connection with the infinite energy of the universe. That's what we mean by Ang. It's the same as Om. It's all the energy out there, and we're calling on that energy to help bolster us up. So Ang Namo means I bow reverently to the infinite energy. Guru Dev is the divine teacher within us, and Namo means I bow to that teacher. So come into your seat, rub the palms, sit up nice and tall. You can do this set in a chair with the exception of a few exercises, so feel free to use a chair for this if that's easier. Hands at the heart. Deep breath in and out. Inhale to chant. Ang Namo Guru Dev Namo Ang Lift the root lock by squeezing the rectum and the low belly. Lift pelvic floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, release. Okay. Hands to knees. We'll begin with some spinal flexibility exercises. First one, you'll be rotating counterclockwise with the ribs and the hips.
I got your smile like a raindrop in the palm of my hand. It's as easy as your love that reminds me that I can do anything that I can dream of. Came into my life to show me how. Your kind words rising deep in my soul. You're a heart of gold. That's why I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. For showing me my destiny.
Reverse direction. center. Take a deep breath. exercise. It's good to wake the energy up at the base of the spine. It's also a nice stretch for the low back. Good for digestion as well. All right. Our next seated pose. You can stay in place. Feel free to stretch the legs. I'm going to turn sideways. You're coming into spinal flex. Spinal flex, your hands are on your shins. Inhale, heart forward, shoulder blades together. Exhale, shoulder blades widen. You drop down. You're welcome to use the mantra Sat Nam for this work. Sat is the truth of our being, which is our light, our goodness, purity. We're connecting with that. Sat on the inhale, Nam on the exhale as we bow to that. And begin.
You make me wanna sing la la la.
Center, full breath in. Again, lift that root lock. Lift the pelvic floor. Hold the breath. Exhale. I like to take a few moments after each pose to just feel the effects. We'll remain in your seat. This time we'll twist, and certainly you can do this in a chair. Elbows come up to shoulder height, fingers in front, thumbs in back. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Keep moving with your breath. Again, you can use a mantra, Sat as you inhale, Nam as you exhale. The mantra is to be done silently to keep the mind steady as you do this work. Arms up, and we'll begin. Inhale left, exhale right. Come back to the center. Inhale, hold the breath, lift the root lock, the elbows are up. Exhale, relax. Moving into the wake up set, which is just a few poses, we will do breath of fire. Breath of fire is a diaphragmatic breath, so it involves moving the abdomen. If you have a hiatal hernia or are pregnant or think you might be pregnant, don't do breath of fire. Just come into long, deep breathing. So breath of fire, I'll lift up so you can see. I tug in as I exhale, air will come out my nostrils. The inhale, you create a vacuum, so the inhale happens on its own. It looks like this. Join me. As you get more proficient, you might go faster. So we'll be doing that in the next two poses. If you're staying in a chair, just join us for the breath of fire. Otherwise, come down onto your back for stretch pose. So this provides a daily challenge. It strengthens the abdominals. This set, the warm-ups and the set, we're doing short times. You can add time as you get stronger. You're going to have the low back pressing down, firm in the belly. Legs are going to lift up 6 inches off the floor. Point the toes, stretch through the legs. Arms are going to stretch. My shoulder blades stretch down. And I'm going to lift my head also with breath of fire. So pause for a moment. Some modifications might be bringing your arms under you or doing one leg at a time. So give it a try. Again, you can always pause and adjust as needed. Coming onto the floor. Let's begin. Lift up. Keep the shoulder blades pulling down the back. Really building up your power here. If you need to switch with arms under you, almost done. Now hold the pose, take a deep breath. Squeeze the root lock, hold, squeeze, hold the energy in. Exhale, relax. So all of these exercises have been for a minute. As you do these, especially this one, see if you do it every day, if in a few days or a week, you can add 15 seconds, add 15 more seconds, and gradually over time work up. It is a challenge. But when you do a challenge like this first thing in the morning, the rest of your day is so smooth. Everything else seems like a cakewalk. So our next pose, you'll draw the knees into the chest and you'll do the same thing. So you're going to lift up, shoulder blades stay lowering down, and come into your breath of fire. Beautiful. Deep inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Feel the pulse at the navel. By clearing away stuck energy in your navel center and bringing in fresh energy, you are vitalizing yourself for your life. You'll find yourself being inexplicably more fearless and unafraid. All right, so with all this energy here, we are going to spread it through the body. Again, you'll draw your knees in and you'll rock front to back on the spine. When you rock up, squeeze the belly to help you lift. Even if you can't rock up all the way, do your best. The next time you rock up, come up to sit. If it's hard for you to rock up, just roll over and press up. Check in, see how you feel. Observing body sensations and the energy is the key to this practice. It's less of what you do and how you do and how you notice. This next pose, arms will be stretched up in a V shape. My V is a little funny shape because of an old injury, but your arms are in a 60-degree angle V, and your hands will be in a mudra, hand position, where you will bend, not at the main knuckle, but that first knuckle. You'll bend all the fingers at that first knuckle. So the fingertips are coming down. You're stretching through here, and you're stretching the thumb away. Both hands will be like this. Really stretch the thumb away. This is ego eradicator. Your ego, which is the part of you that has its likes and dislikes, might want to bring the arms down. The purpose of this pose is to keep them up. We'll be here for 2 minutes with breath of fire. As you do this, the shoulder blades come down the back, your belly's firm, you stretch up, arms are straight, thumbs are out. As you do this, focus on the space between your thumbs, as if energy were arcing up between the thumbs over your head. Stay with it, keep going. Last 20 seconds. Stay strong. Now, arms stay up. Inhale, bring the thumbs to touch. Stretch the fingers. Exhale, smooth the air. Bring the palms to touch the earth. Notice the space around you. Ego eradicator, you can do on your own. It's a great tool to do when you've been around people or places or situations that might feel kind of negative or difficult. This is a great way to just literally clear the electromagnetic field around you. And having a strong field is really great to prevent illness and other people's energetic stuff getting into your stuff. So keep your stuff clear. Okay. If you need to get on with your day, take a short rest on your back. If you have a little more time, I will be doing Kirtan Kriya with you, which is a meditation. The Kirtan Kriya has tons of benefits that yogis have been saying for years, and now science is proving through studies. I will go into those benefits at the end. I just want to get into the meditation with you. But I love it personally because there's 3 different things going on. So it gives my mind a lot of focal points, so it's not running around, right? My mind is focused on the mantra, which is Sa Ta Na Ma. Sa Ta Na Ma. And Sa, when you say Sa, both hands, you touch the thumb and the index finger. Ta, touch the middle finger. Na, ring finger. Ma, little finger. It is a version of Sat Nam, and they also say that Sa is the infinite, or the birth of our being. The Ta is the life. Na is death, and Ma is rebirth. So we go through a full cycle. So we've got the mantra. The mantra will be singing out loud in the voice of humans, and then we'll move into whisper, the voice of lovers, and then the voice of the divine, which is silent. So even when we're doing the silent portion, you're still making the sounds with your tongue of sa, ta, na, ma, just silently. We'll come back then to the sound of lovers, and then back to the sound of humans. One last piece of this is that every time you make, either silently or loud, the sound sa, ta, na, ma, you're imagining energy coming in the crown of the head and going out the forehead with every sound. Sa, ta, na, ma. So you're visualizing that. And I'll be using a system of bells to let us know when we change our volume. Sit up tall. Be comfortable. Move to a chair if you need to. Take a deep breath in and out. And inhale to begin. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Satanama, 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 Satanama. Now whisper. Keep the visualization. Silently. Whisper. Sa. Sing. Sa ta na ma. 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 Deep breath in. Lift up with the root lock. Exhale. Sit silently. See if you can hear the mantra. And gently open the eyes. interested, I made up some cards with all the benefits. There are too many for me to remember. The action of chanting while touching the fingers has an effect, and it activates the occipital lobe, which improves your clarity of purpose. So if you're not quite sure what you're doing with yourself or your life, do this meditation, and it's best to be done every day if you can. It's a spiritual cleanser. It helps dealing with loss, especially loss of a partner. So if you or anyone you know is going through heartbreak, Kirtan Kriya works almost as well as chocolate. It increases energy and improves sleep. Certainly you could do this one before bed. It replenishes the brain chemicals and lowers cortisol. Cortisol is our stress hormone that is part of the fight or flight response, which some of us are in a little bit chronically. So this helps to reduce that. It also improves blood flow in the cerebrum and in the posterior cingulate gyrus. The cerebrum helps with better thinking, and the cingulate gyrus helps with better memory retrieval. And lastly, it increases activity in your frontal lobe, which helps with strengthening concentration and focus and sharpens your attention. Perfect. So thank you for practicing with me. If you have some time to rest or just relax, ease back into your day. We'll close with the hands at the heart. We'll do Sat Nam together, one long Sat and a short Nam. Take a deep breath in. Sat Nam, which means the truth in me honors and salutes and bows to the truth in you. Sat Nam, happy practicing.